We are back, Joe. We are back. They've given us a second chance. Do you know why? Because they love us. They love to see us. They love to see us play. We're just popular. That must be
exactly.
it.
People like us. Yeah. I'm excited to be here again. How about you?
Oh, I'm definitely excited to be here. And look, I don't want to be too harsh, but I think we've got a much easier running than we did in our last match. So let's get out there, let's get these answers, let's get this over with, and let's get ourselves in that damn tournament.
Yes, let's get it.
Looking forward to it. Good luck to you guys. Not going to disrespect you, but we want this, and I think we want it more.
We're back. We're going to try this again.
Indeed, we are. But did they just say that they think this is going to be an easier match?
I think so. I heard
that. Is that what they said? Oh, boys, you are sorely mistaken. Ooh.
They might have come back because they think they're the more loved. We are clearly the most attractive team here, so we have that going for us.
True.
But that's why
they brought me in just to bring down the levels of attractiveness, just so that it's easier for you to keep your eyes focused. But like in all seriousness, like all respect to both Joes, but you two are two of the hardest working people I've known in this community. That have been for a while. It is a travesty what happened in your last match. You guys should have had that, and then hopefully, we're gonna get you that to the promised land tonight.
Mm-hmm. Don't think we didn't study. Let's go.
Already, paddles back.
Welcome, everybody, to a brand new episode of Full Metal Teams Division. We are in the thick of the tournament, and this is a really interesting match because this match is a play-in match because we had another team drop out, so we took a few of the other teams that didn't win, and now they're playing each other to get into that match. So this is where we are. I am Sandy the Sandman Robinson. I can't do this alone. I have beside me, as you can already see, he is one half of the Full Metal Team Champions of the world, reigning, defending. You guys have so many wins, I don't even know what to think anymore. It is Brian Michaels. I'm just going to leave that alone for right now. It is Brian Michaels. Brian, how you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. I know several people will be happy that you said McMuffin because they all like to call me that. Yeah, no, I'm happy to be here. I like to keep an eye on this tournament because obviously, whoever comes out on the top of this is going to end up playing against us in Wild Stallions. Yeah. And even with both these teams with 0-1 records, that doesn't mean anything. My team started out 0-1. We got into a tournament. The rest is history. So anybody could win in this thing.
It really is. And we got two good teams. I mean, FAH-Q with Peggy and Anthony, they did a great job in their last match, just came up a little bit short by the end. And same with Average Joe's. I mean, they faced off and unfortunately we're on the losing end, but these two teams have a good shot at one another. I think they're evenly balanced. What do you think? Have you taken a look at these guys so far?
I've seen them all play individually. I don't think I've ever watched them myself play as a team. So I'm curious to see the dynamics and if they balance each other out well. Because that's the thing is you can have two people that are great, but if they don't fill in the other person's knowledge gaps, then you got to make sure you're balanced like that.
And that's one thing that, we know about, you with your partner, Joseph, mine with my old partner, Jeremy. You have to have that synergy. You have to have that yin and yang, somebody that is going to be able to, complement what you know with what you don't know. So let's see what these guys do. How about we do some introductions?
Let's do it.
All right. Introducing first, the higher ranked team with a strength of James Bond movies. We have in Joe Harrison and Joe Farrelly, the Average Joes. And their opponents. They have a strength of, and I had to look this up, guys, 90s Chris Owen. And they are Peggy and Anthony FAH-Q. And I know that they always love doing that because they make me say it. All right, guys, we are going to get this thing straightened out again. I'm just going to remove Brian and bring Brian back in, and we are all good to go. All right, guys. So you guys have been told the rules before the match, but we're going to give you the round one rules right now. Brian, how about you read those out to him?
All right, round one. As you know, every competitor is going to get 8 questions from 8 different categories. For each question, you have 15 seconds to write your answer down. When time is up, competitors will show and say what you wrote when you're called on, and a correct answer is worth 1 point. If anyone gets all 8 questions correctly, that player will receive a bonus question.
Absolutely. And Brian, as determined by a wheel before the match, you're going to read the odd questions.
All right, so let's get this started with the first question of round 1. Coming in the category of horror/thrillers. What 2003 family horror film stars Eddie Murphy?
What?
I said, what 2003?
A horror movie question I could actually answer.
I was going to say, maybe you could handle this one if the
I
rating's
could.
lower.
I'm going to give you guys 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to start over with Peggy.
I put Vampires in Brooklyn.
That is a good guess. Joe.
Which one?
Joe
Haunted
H.
Mansion.
All right.
Haunted Mansion.
All right. That's Farrelly, right?
Yeah.
All right.
You're going to screw us up with that Not Joe Farrelly on the screen. That's
I
gonna
know. And we'll go with Anthony. Anthony, what'd you have?
Haunted Mansion.
And Joe Harrison.
The Haunted Mansion.
The Haunted Mansion is the correct answer, but I'm going to give Peggy total props for saying A Vampire in Brooklyn. That is a great movie.
That's the only thing I could think of.
You're not missing knowing the Haunted Mansion. It's pretty bad.
All right, guys. Your second category is in the your second question is in the, I don't know what's going on with me today, guys. Just bear with me. Thanks, editors. You're going to fix this up really good. All right, guys. Your second question comes in the category of action adventure. Who portrays John McClane's daughter Lucy in the last 2 Die Hard films?
I've never seen these Die Hard movies. Are they any good?
The 4th one's all right. The 5th one is.
There's no 5th one.
Bad.
Shut your mouth. There's no 5th movie. There isn't.
No, yeah, you're right.
I think you really should have asked who played her in the first movie. Be a real dig.
Oh, there you go. She's been on screen for like one scene. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to go to Joe H.
I had nothing, but we all know it should have been John C. Reilly, the star of Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story.
Anthony.
Pretty sure it's Ramona herself, Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
And Joe F.
Oh, I didn't even see the last one. Amber Heard, I don't know.
And Peggy.
Because she was the daughter in True Lies, I wrote Elijah Dushku.
Nice. All right. And the right answer, of course, is Anthony with Mary Elizabeth Winstead. All right. Question 3, buddy.
Question 3 in the category of recent releases. Richard Jewell follows the events of the title character after the bombing during what event? This general event.
Yeah. I have yet to see this movie, but I'm looking for
I haven't. I've heard very mixed things. I've heard that it's got great performances, but people didn't like the movie so much. But
okay.
I don't know. I'll see it eventually one of these days.
I'm going to give you guys 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. Let's start with Joe Harrison this time.
Wasn't it the 1994 Olympics in Atlanta?
And let's go to Peggy.
The Atlanta Olympics.
Joe Farrelly.
No, I didn't have it.
And Anthony.
Olympics of Atlanta.
Yep, you guys were more specific than we needed. Just the Olympics was fine, but you guys almost all got it. Question
You're lucky
number...
you didn't want more because I think it was 1996 Olympics, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so.
But he had Olympics. I have to give it to him.
It is.
We weren't looking for the year.
Yep. All right, guys. Question number 4 comes in the category of comedy. Comedy. There it is.
Nice.
What 2011 comedy features a cast that includes Julianne Moore, Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling, and Emma Stone? They all went to their boards pretty quickly on that one, Brian.
Yeah. I kind of
One of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies.
I love this movie.
It's so good.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. We are going to start with Anthony this time.
Okay, Photoshop. Crazy, stupid, love.
And Joe Harrison.
I got really long. I put Dinner for Schmucks.
And Peggy.
Crazy Stupid Love.
And lastly, Joe Farrelly.
Crazy Stupid Love.
Crazy Stupid Love is the correct answer.
All right, as we go into question 5 in the category of dramas. In what European city is John Paul Getty III kidnapped in All the Money in the World?
Kidnapped.
Of course, Christopher Plummer playing the role of Kevin Spacey.
Correct. That is correct. All right, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. All right, we're gonna go back over to Peggy first. Peggy.
I guess Berlin.
And Joe Harrison.
Venice?
And Anthony.
Let's keep the random countries going. I got Paris this time.
And how about Joe Farrelly?
Well, I've gone for the same country as my colleague, but Rome.
Rome is the correct answer. Almost, partner. Almost had it. All right, guys. Your 6th question is in the category of classics. Who plays juror number 8 in 12 Angry Men?
Oh.
If I'm not mistaken, we got a tie game going so far.
I have FAH-Q 1 ahead.
Oh, perhaps I missed something. We'll check it out.
Check it later.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down. I want to go to Joe Farrelly first.
Henry Fonda.
And Anthony.
No, that's right. God bless.
Joe H.
I didn't have it either.
All right. And finally, Peggy.
I didn't have any. I put George C. Scott for some reason.
All good guesses, but Henry Fonda is the correct answer.
Right when he said it, I knew it. Damn.
Now we have a tie game.
That's what I meant. Is after this question, we're going to have a tie game.
Thank you.
Try to pay attention. All right. Next question in the category of non-U.S. films. Who directed the 1966 Swedish film Persona? Yikes.
That's funny. Yeah, that's good.
That's a 1-point question.
No.
60s and Swedish. If you don't know the movie, then guess somebody.
You'd be pretty much right on there. All right.
Disclaimer, I had nothing to do with the writing of this match.
5, 4. These questions are awesome. 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. All right, Anthony, what'd you get?
I don't even know if he was alive then, but I went Roman Polanski.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Joe H.
Some Swedish guy.
Correct.
Well, I mean,
That is correct.
Not wrong.
Peggy, what'd you have?
I was laughing because I also wrote Roman Polanski.
All right, Joe F.
I guess the Swedish name, John Larsson.
All great guesses, but we were looking for, of course, Brian. Tell him who it was.
Ingmar Bergman.
Ingmar Bergman is correct.
Director of the Seventh Seal.
All right.
All right, guys, no perfect rounds, but in your final question, you are still tied. So who gets the advantage going into round number 2 with this question in plot summary? Name the film. On the date of her wedding, a bride finds out that in order to be accepted into the family, she has to play a game, only to find out how deadly the game actually is.
Everybody jump into their boards again.
Yep.
See if we can end this with a clean sweep.
All right, I'm going to give you guys 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let us start with Joe F.
Oh, this made my top 10 of last year. Ready or not?
And Peggy.
I got it right. Ready or not?
And Joe H.
Ready or not?
And Anthony.
Like the food you say, ready or not.
And I just watched this movie yesterday, and that is, of course, the answer. Extraordinary, bloody, but mostly stupid. It was a good movie. All right, guys, I believe that we are tied still. 1, 2, 3. We're going to take a quick short break while we confirm our answers, so we will be right back. All right, guys, thanks so much for waiting. We are back, and at the end of round number 1, Brian, we have a tie game, and that tie is 8 points to 8 points. And due to that tie and the fact that the Harrison the Joe boys are they are ready to go, they have the higher ranking. They will be choosing whether or not they'd like to go first or second as soon as you read them the rules.
All right, round 2 rules. The leading team will decide to go first or second, and the team going first will bet on either red or black. The wheel will be spun and will land on either a category or a color. If a color is spun, the team with the corresponding color will choose a category for themselves or their opponent. If a category is spun, the team spinning can choose to take it or respin. If they respin, they will have to stick with whatever the category the wheel lands on. From the category, the competitor will receive 6 questions worth 2 points each. Multiple choice is available, but then that reduces the point value to 1 point, and opponents can steal the points available if the question is answered incorrectly.
Awesome.
Your categories for today on the wheel are Winona Ryder, crime, biopics, 1995 films, Not Today, Satan, which is movies with the devil, Lakeith Stanfield, musicals, 70s movies, directors, 5, 6, 7, 8, movies about dancing. I had to say it that way or Andrew would kill me. Average Joe's strength of James Bond, and Fuck You's strength of 90s Chris Owen.
Yeah, I had to look, like I said at the beginning, I had to look that up, and I realized
that's
Shermanator. That's great.
I bet a lot of people have to look that one up.
But I am hoping.
And for all you know, you've just given your opponents an answer.
True.
I'm finally hoping that somebody lands on Not Today, Satan.
I really think we didn't at least study who he was and see his face and all go, shut up.
Oh, yeah,
That's exactly right. All right, guys, Joe and Joe, you guys get to pick whether or not you'd like to go first or second with your spin at the wheel.
Joe, any preference?
I don't have any preference. We went first last time. Do you want to try to get a lead and then make them have to work harder when their spin comes up?
I do prefer to play that way, so yeah. Spin
All right, yeah, let's spin first then.
Okay. All right, so you get to pick and choose what color you would like.
Want to bet on red again?
Nah, let's mix it up. Let's go black.
All right, let's go black this time then.
All right, which means you guys will be second and red. All right, guys, I have already primed up the wheel. I will put it on your color. Here it is. You guys can see it. So, there we go. All right. Ready for your first spin?
Yep.
Around and around it goes. Multiple colors. Directors.
Is there anything? I know our strengths are on the board. Are there any other categories you feel more comfortable in?
There's a couple. I would say this one's probably up there compared to some of the others. This one's probably better.
All right. So do you want to keep it then?
Yeah, I think we should keep it.
All right. Let's keep it.
All right, Brian, you can hand them their director's questions.
All right. In directors. And just to review, I believe all teams still have their repeats and their challenges, correct?
They do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, four repeats and 1 challenge.
All right. All right. First question, directors. Who directed the Darjeeling Limited?
It's Joe. It's Wes Anderson, is it not?
That sounds correct. If you're confident, go with it.
Wes Anderson. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And yes, just as a reminder for team matches, make sure you say final answer. We will not accept it until you've said that.
Yeah, I remember, luckily.
No, he said it was fine. I was just reminding everyone. Question 2. 1985's After Hours was directed by whom?
Joe, any idea on this?
I think I might know it if I hear a multiple choice.
Okay, multiple choice, please.
All right. Multiple choice is A. Richard Donner, B. Robert Zemeckis, C. Jonathan Lynn, or D. Martin Scorsese.
Any of those sticking out to you?
5,
There's one, but you.
4.
Just go with yours because we have to give an
Robert
answer.
Zemeckis, final answer.
That is
Zemeckis.
incorrect for the 1 point steal.
Have you heard of this movie?
Can I get the options again, please?
Your options are A. Richard Donner, B. Robert Zemeckis, C. Jonathan Lynn, or D. Martin Scorsese.
I'm thinking red, dude, but I'm not positive by any stretch.
I honestly didn't know this was a movie. So if you want to go with that, that's fine with me. So go for it.
Shot in the dark. We'll say that was Scorsese. Final answer.
That is correct for a 1 point steal.
Nice.
Nicely done.
All right. Average Joe's question 3 in directors. Who directed Finding Forrester?
Joe, I'll know it. I'm sure. I think I'll know it if I hear it.
All right. Yeah, multiple choice, please.
Is it A. Gus Van Sant, B. Michael Mann, C. Rob Reiner, or D. F. Gary Gray?
Any of those sticking out to you?
Yeah, one. You got anything?
Which one is sticking out to you?
B.
5,
B. All right. Yeah, let's go with that then.
3,
B. Final answer.
2.
That is incorrect. For the steal, your options are A. Gus Van Sant, B. Michael Mann, C. Rob Reiner, or D. F. Gary Gray.
I'm pretty sure it's Gus Van Sant.
That's what I was going to go. That's what I was going to say.
Gus Van Sant. Final answer.
That is correct for another 1 point steal.
Get up here.
Question 4 in directors. Who directed 1963's The Haunting?
Come here. Come here.
Anything coming to you?
Nope.
All right. Let's go multiple choice.
Is it A. Stanley Kramer, B. Robert Wise, C. Blake Edwards, or D. Sidney Lumet?
A is sticking out to me for some reason. Anyone sticking out to you?
No, if you're sticking out for you, go for it.
All right. A, final answer.
I'm afraid that is also incorrect. FAH-Q, that's A. Stanley Kramer, B. Robert Wise, C. Blake Edwards, or D. Sidney Lumet.
I have a guess.
I got nothing. Go with your gut.
I'm going to go with Robert Wise. Final answer.
That is correct for another 1 point steal.
Nice.
Fifth and final question in directors. How many times has Steven Spielberg directed Tom Hanks?
20 seconds for this, guys.
Oh, that's right. There are 6 questions. I forgot this too. My mistake.
How many are you think? How many do you have going in your mind?
4,
Hold on.
3.
Want to repeat it?
Repeat the question.
All right.
Okay, your first repeat. How many times has Steven Spielberg directed Tom Hanks?
Is there any number that's come to your head?
No, is there any that's sticking out to you?
Yeah, there's one number.
All right. I would say let's go with it. We should just go for it.
3, 2.
6. Final answer.
That is incorrect for the 2 point steal, FAH-Q.
I got 3 that come to mind. Catch Me If You Can, Saving Private Ryan, and The Terminal.
It's completely without Saving Private Ryan. They're the only ones I can even think of. I tried.
Let's go with 3. 3. Final answer.
That is also incorrect. The correct answer is 5. You're forgetting Bridge of Spies and The Post.
Ah!
I'm getting one decent one. Okay, I don't feel bad at all.
I thought there was one I was missing. That's what it
So
was.
the 6th and now final question in directors. Who directed I Love You, Beth Cooper?
Anything coming to you?
Multiple choice there, I think.
Yeah.
Is
Just
it-
multiple choice, please.
Oh, multiple choice. Is it A. Peyton Reed, B. Amy Heckerling, C. Chris Columbus, or D. Stephen Herrick?
Any of those sticking out to you?
Yeah, there is one.
All right, which one's sticking out to you?
Amy Heckerling.
All right, then I figured for some reason that was sticking out to me too.
Amy Heckerling, final answer.
I'm afraid that's also incorrect. For the 1 point steal, is it A. Peyton Reed, B. Amy Heckerling, C. Chris Columbus, or D. Stephen Herrick?
I want to go green.
Yeah, I'm with you on that because I thought we saw that earlier.
Yeah, Peyton Reed, final answer.
Also incorrect. The correct answer was Chris Columbus.
Oh, that guy.
All right,
That's
so
such a good streak.
Yeah.
a tough round for Average Joe, only getting 2 points in there, but they do remain in the hunt. But it is now FAH-Q's spin. Are you guys ready for your spin?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Keep
All
my
right.
hands on screen.
Looks like 70s movies.
You want to take me out and bring their manager in, Sandy?
Yeah.
I think he's going to agree with us.
Yeah, I'm saying spin again.
Yeah, at the list I had that was the one that I had lowest. Like even like
Yeah,
you guys say I think you still go strong in, but I think they're going to be stupid and not realize the poster's behind you.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think we gotta get away from some of these.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
Spin it again, good sir.
Here we go. Whatever you land on is what you get, unless it lands on
Directors.
directors.
Be the right club. Be the right club.
Ah, we almost got not today, Satan, but it looks like we guys have 1995 films.
You got this. You guys have this in the bag.
Let's go.
Just relax.
Oh,
Remember,
thank
you got
you.
your repeats. Just don't.
I'll repeat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tony.
And you.
Oh,
All right, guys. You guys are doing 1995 films. I will be watching and reading these ones out to you guys as soon as I can find it. There it is. All right. All right. Are you ready for your first of 6 questions in 1995 films?
Let's go.
let's do it.
All right. In 7, the second victim the detectives find of John Doe was guilty of what sin?
Don't know
All
the
right.
order.
Gluttony was first. It was either
Greed? Isn't it greed second? Because
yeah,
Morgan
I-
Freeman lists them off.
yeah. It's either greed or go greed.
Greed. Final
Greed.
answer.
Correct for 2 points. All right, guys. Your second question.
Greed, sloth,
Who directed Get Shorty?
Oh crap!
I
I'm thinking go to multiple.
Yeah.
Yeah, multiple choice.
Play it safe.
Your multiple choice options are A. Barry Levinson, B. F. Gary Gray, C. Barry Sonnenfeld, or D. Joel Schumacher.
It's not black.
All right. I feel green. That's the one that kind of keyed me in. But
I have zero concept. Go with green.
all right, I'll try A. Final answer.
A is unfortunately incorrect. Chance for a 2-point steal. Average shows your choices again
1
are
point.
A. Yeah, sorry. Your choices again are Barry Levinson, A, B, F. Gary Gray, C, Barry Sonnenfeld, or D, Joel Schumacher.
Are any sticking out to you?
Not particularly. So, do you want to? Unless there's anything for you, we can punt it.
F. Gary Gray was sticking out to me.
Do it.
All right, B, final answer.
That is unfortunately incorrect as well. The answer we were looking for was Barry Sonnenfeld.
I knew it was a berry.
Yeah.
Pick the wrong berry.
All right, guys. Your third question in round 2 is in To Die For, who plays Suzanne Stone?
I know Nicole Kidman's the lead. Is that the lead's name?
I again didn't know this was a movie. So if you think that's right, and I'm not sure if you don't think they're going to get it on multiple, we can just go.
3.
Nicole Kidman, final answer.
Big 2 points.
Nice.
Turn on that one. 2
Nice
points.
job.
It is off. That's Nicole Kidman is right. All right, guys. Question number 4. What 1995 film particularly takes place in Bronson Alcott High School?
Partially it takes place.
Partially, sorry. What did I say? Particularly?
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
I think that's Clueless.
Oh, that was 95, wasn't it?
I'm pretty
5.
sure.
I'm good with yeah. I like that.
Clueless,
3.
final answer.
Another 2 points.
Yes.
Working it out in their heads. It's the way to do it. Taking some risks for the glory. All right, guys. 2 questions left. 5 question is, what specific animal is Ace hired to look for in Ace Ventura when nature calls?
Oh, it's the
Bat.
it's a great white bat.
It's a
Yeah.
white bat, final
White
answer.
bat, final answer.
I'm going to have to confer just for a second, so give us a couple minutes. All right, guys, after our first quick little conference here, yes, the great white bat is correct. It's actually called the albino bat, but that's what we were checking out. But you guys got it for the 2 points. All right, and your final question. Your final question in 1995 films is, who stars as the titular character in Tank Girl?
Lori Petty, final answer.
100%, yeah.
For another 2
Sorry, buddy.
points as they
No, you're
finish
right.
up the round.
It would take me just a second, but yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say yep.
Yep. But your winners by way of knockout,
Oh my God.
FAH-Q.
Yes.
Dang, guys, that is impressive. We're gonna be right back. We're gonna just make sure that everything is okay on our end, and then we will get right to our post-match interviews. We'll be right back. All right, guys, after that quick score calculation, we are absolutely at a KO. We're going to talk to our second place finishers right now. Joe and Joe, a tough round 2. You guys played well in round number 1. Round 2 is where it sort of came off the wheels for you guys. What are you guys thinking? How are you guys feeling going into the regular season?
We'll be back.
Yep.
But,
I was gonna say
in our matches, I think this wheel has seriously got it out for us.
yeah, this
You know,
wheel
you look at
played
the last one.
it 2 times.
You
2
look at the
matches.
last match
Wheel
with
played
Barry
it up.
Levinson question. You look at this match, and this is no critique on the league or the question writers. This is just a critique on the damn wheel itself. Throwing the questions it threw us, and then throwing them questions on Ace Ventura when nature calls. Clueless? Come on. This wheel seems to have some sort of vendetta out for us. I don't know what it is. Maybe it just doesn't like Tim Burton that we put on last time, or James Bond that we put on this time. Maybe it just doesn't like seeing those things on it. But this wheel has some serious vendetta, and I'm kind of tempted to pick up my Thor hammer, which my phone is currently resting on, to film me and smashing that wheel to pieces.
Well, as the wheel is actually on my phone, I'm probably going to say no to that. But, the good news is that you guys, we've all seen you guys play in Classic. We guys have seen you guys play before in teams and in singles. We guys know that you guys are better than your score is today. And we are looking forward to seeing you guys back in the regular season. As soon as we crown a champion or let the champions keep their crowns, we will be starting that regular season up. Beyond that, if you guys are ready for it, we will get you in when the regular season starts. Brian, did you have anything else to add?
No, I mean, I actually thought they played a pretty good game in round 2, even though they definitely got the tough category on the wheel and some tougher questions. I thought they played it pretty smart. They always went to multiple choice, so they made sure they never gave up any 2-point steals. They only, the other team only got 1 from those. But it just, that wheel's a killer. I look forward to seeing him again in the future, though.
Absolutely. Thanks, you guys. We will see you guys next time. And let's bring in our victorious team as well as their manager. Congratulations, guys. You know what? You came in. you guys were confident, but not overconfident. But you said, hey, listen, they said in their promo that, it was an easier time, maybe an easier time this time than last time. And you guys certainly proved them wrong. How do you guys feel about your win today?
Feel great about it. I mean, that I understand that wheel is tough, and I'm kind of glad they took directors off the wheel. And when they did, just some of the multiple choice just hit right, and then getting 95, that was perfect because that's right around when
right in our wheelhouse.
That's right what we do. So, no, felt good.
No, never underestimate us. That's what you get.
Well, absolutely. So, I mean, you guys have won the opportunity to play at least one more match. And that's right. Exactly. So, I think, after this performance, I think that anybody who sleeps on you guys is going to be, is not going to have a good time. So, a knockout is a knockout. Yeah, go ahead, Tony.
I just want to quickly say, if you look at the history of these two classics, it's always been Peggy's pretty much always part against Brian Michaels. He's one of the best in this league. So it's no wonder she doesn't have victory. Anthony's always been in the second place, taking down some really competition to get there. He's just always been that unlucky. It's just that thing of just sometimes all respect to average shows. They've been around for a while. They've done no onions, but these guys are going to be great. Sadly, if who they're playing next is going to destroy them, but
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you, manager? We're coming for you, buddy.
Now we know what you want. Now we know your shot.
All right. Well, guess what, guys? Brian, did you have anything else to add into for our winners here?
No, I might not. I just thought it was very impressive. Round two, they kind of blasted through that, and they got the knockout. You don't really need to say much more. I mean, they got a knockout in this, so clearly, that first loss is not reflective of their team, and I think that they could potentially go far in this tournament.
Absolutely. Well, you know what, guys? We're going to get you out of here. Once again, congratulations on your win tonight, and we look forward to seeing what you guys can do in your next match. You know what, Brian? You said it all. You said everything that you needed to say in that one. I will add that I agree with you 100%. You know what? Those steals became really important at the end because without them, they would have had to play in round 3. And as you know, anything can happen in round number 3. You either know the movies or you don't, and you can lose 10 points real quick and get caught up on. So those steals definitely helped them, and that's something that they can be proud of going forward. But nothing taken away from Average Joe's. They played a great game. They just, ran into a really snappy wheel that didn't quite want them to have a good game today. Hey, I want to thank you, one half of the team champions, here to help host with me today. I know I was a bit shite today with my mumbly mouth. I don't know what the hell was happening. I'm really tired, but I appreciate you being here, buddy. And for all of us at Full Metal Trivia, thank you guys, our fans, our players, everybody who likes and comments and subscribes to our channel. We really appreciate you guys. I want to thank Andrew James Barr and his staff on the writing team for writing a great match, and our editors for making sure that all my flubs and screw ups don't make it on camera ever. So for everybody here, I'm Sandy the Sandman Robinson. Thank you again. Have fun and watch movies.